We got one dream in us. We got one scheme in us. One theme in us. My whole life in us. One love. One love. Got one dream in us. One love. One love. We got one scheme in us. One love. One love. That's one theme in us. One love. One love, my whole life. I said there's two of us, we got one dream and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Between the both of us, we got one scheme and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Our life together has one theme and that's one love. I said that's one love. I'd rather die than live my whole life without that one love. And you that one love. I said there's two of us, we got one dream and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Between the both of us, we got one scheme and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Our life together has one theme and that's one love. I said that's one love. I'd rather die than live my whole life without that one love. And you that one love, girl. All these girls keep chasing views like they doing something. They ain't doing nothing. And all these boys keep making moves cause they assuming something. They assuming something. Everybody doing fake friends like they crew or something. But all these people make my stomach sick like the flu or something. They crying X, 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 X cause they prince is gone. We might just flex, 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 flex cause I'm money long. They selling sex, 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 sex cause it's selling strong. I might just bag a check, 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 girl, and take you home. Yeah, real love, I owed you. Real love, I showed you. I wish for once that you would back me up, but I can't expect that I know you. Cause we been there and then we came through it. Backstabbed and then we undo it. A lot of people said they come through, but when it came to it, ain't one do it. We got one dream in us. We got one scheme in us. One theme in us. My whole life in us. One love. One love. Got one dream in us. One love. One love. We got one scheme in us. One love. One love. That's one theme in us. One love. One love, my whole life. I said there's two of us, we got one dream and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Between the both of us, we got one scheme and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Our life together has one theme and that's one love. I said that's one love. I'd rather die than live my whole life without that one love. And you that one love. I said there's two of us, we got one dream and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Between the both of us, we got one scheme and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Our life together has one theme and that's one love. I said that's one love. I'd rather die than live my whole life without that one love. And you that one love. I got my head down, arms are up. I didn't think life would be this rough. Back and forth, we went do-si-do, and then I packed my bags and I hit the road. We were making moves without a clue. I took my love away from you. Looking back, all regret. My chin is up and you puffed your chest. Cause we're coming for the go, girl, we won't stop. Working and we grind until we hit the top. Everyone is waiting for the love that we are chasing, and the haters will be hating, but we won't stop. Cause we running and we gunning. So watch out, cause we coming. One love, we in our feelings, and it's not gonna crumble, yeah. We got one dream in us. We got one scheme in us. One theme in us. My whole life in us. One love. One love. Got one dream in us. One love. One love. We got one scheme in us. One love. One love.
He's heating up!
One love, my whole life. I said there's two of us, we got one dream and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Between the both of us, we got one scheme and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Our life together has one theme and that's one love. I said that's one love. I'd rather die than live my whole life without that one love. And you that one love. I said there's two of us, we got one dream and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Between the both of us, we got one scheme and that's one love. Yeah, that's one love. Our life together has one theme and that's one love. I said that's one love. I'd rather die than live my whole life without that one love. And you that one love, girl. And you that one love, girl. One love. One love. One love. And you that one love, girl. One love. One love. It's one love. She ain't the one. She ain't the one. No, she ain't the one. She ain't the one. But who she with? She ain't the one. No, she ain't the one. She ain't the one.
Yeah, we fucking up bands, make it again. Don't understand, don't comprehend, do not pretend. When will it end? It just began. We toured the land, told her to come. Who is she with? We on the run. She brought a friend, hop in the back. Is she the one? Shit, nah, she ain't the one. My day ones know I post up, so just come through. If you say nothing, you glow up, she can come too. Can't say nothing when he choked us, so just cut him loose. We stay calm when we froze up, that's what diamonds do. You fucking around, but you mess with the king. You thought you had me, but it was a fling. We in Jamaica, we doing our thing. All of the things, and we buying some rings. But you ain't got one, and we flying jets. Yeah, you a hater, but you not a threat. Right mind, I don't need a ghost. Fly high, we don't need a host. We buying hounds on the East Coast. My bread, I don't need toast. Got Wi-Fi on the speedboat. Couple dimes in the safe though. My guys, yeah, we do the most. I buy all these new stocks. A mile high in that blue fox. My time, we don't need clocks, no. We fuck around getting fancy as shit. Just bought a pound, I ain't trying to quit. Don't come around unless you taking a hit. Brought a new sound and it's all about to shift. Got a few girls and they on good health. Teaching to build up the family wealth. You acting mad and you going to fit. This how we live cause we fancy as shit. You just want a cloud, I understand now. You want a ready nigga, take your hand now. Don't got time for this, I need a couple bands now. You feeling lonely, go get you a couple friends now. Yeah, we fucking up bands, make it again. Don't understand, don't comprehend, do not pretend. When will it end? It just began, we toured the land. Told her to come, who is she with? We on the run, she brought a friend. Hop in the back, is she the one? Shit, nah, she ain't the one. Check, check, 1, 2, ayy, check, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they satin. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a hot king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Not much just popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awake and I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they satin. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your monsters just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Yo, last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they satin. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Yeah.
Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans.
I like this white girl with the big booty, so I wiped her up. Don't call her Judy. Then I flicked her, call me Doug Flutie. Got all the riches, that's my royal duty. So blessed it just came to me. Pally gang, we don't play Gucci. That's a family name. Now they all groupies, not a golf game, so I can't meet on whole nine. You are just mad cause she's all mine, and I just gave her my whole nine. White picket fence in the whole nine. Now we just gaining a whole lot. Shot to my man, he the swole guy. Bang getting swole by the minute. This just the game and we in it. Way too much playing and sinning. You might just say we backslidden. Kids nowadays, they just clout chasing. Popping mollies, heart racing. Popping ollies, Nigel Houston. In and out, the institution. Just water, no pollution. Caught a case, retribution. Hella problems, no solution. You were my hitter, but now I'm confused. Cause we was just chopping, but we ain't talked since. We was so close, just like Jazzy and Prince. I am someone that you will not convince. That cheating on wifey was your first offense. Come against me and the title I'll clinch. You're an idea, nigga, I am the wrench. How you gonna win if you sit in the bench? Heads in the clouds, but the work in the trench.
Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
But I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans.
Wi-Fi nigga, meet me backstage. Why cry nigga, just act your age. Lie, sinner, go and get saved. Brown, nigga, king of LA. I am just stuck in my ways. Reply nigga, don't leave me hanging. Good guy lately, I've been debating. Bye, nigga, might as well face it. Too old for all this petty shit. Too woke to get litty lit. 5 years, I had 3 kids. I said, baby, look what your kitty did. Got them new J's, but they barely fit. Feeling Popeye with all this spinach. Wardrobe staying black lately. Copped a bootleg from St. Vintage. 716, I'm from Buffalo. 6 feet under, I'm talking hella snow. Hella snow, I'm talking hella cold. Mafia, no Capone. Darius on the throne. There he is, come alone. Pac and Biggie, stupid flow. Fresh Prince, mop and glow. Coming at me with the fake demands. They want to shake my hand with a grand gesture. Kneel down like I'm Killmonger. You can bury me with my ancestors. 17, she was 21, was a little kid, but I impress her. Love that girl to my upper 90s like I'm starting forward for Manchester.
Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans.
He's heating up!
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Come up, ayy. Let's be with that drama, ayy. Saw that fatty mama, ayy. Told her I don't wanna, ayy. Come up, ayy. Let's be with that drama, ayy. Saw that fatty mama, ayy. Told her I don't wanna, ayy.
Went out, caught me a red fly. Too many people on a bandwagon. Dumb band through that hellfire. Came out lethal like a red dragon. Same old rapper with the same old flows. Color dreads with the pants sagging. Got that fame, but you sold your soul. You a warlock, I'm the dark assassin. Said thick stacks, mode change. Big bags, faux chains. Get that money, said big facts, no gains. Big stats, mo fame. We back stunts, said big names. On stage, big trap, no shame. Going and running that big check. My name, sign that, more rain. Come back home and just
Come up, ayy. Let's be with that drama, ayy. Saw that fatty mama, ayy. Told her I don't wanna, ayy. Come up, ayy. Let's be with that drama, ayy. Saw that fatty mama, ayy. Told her I don't wanna, ayy.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. Put it down. Don't be a chode. Go to the fucking gym.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Whoa.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 3107 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beeshes, booshes, busses, hustles, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you bees. Fam, hit the like button. Thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe over on Rumble, rumble.com/The Daily Swole. And if you bang your ear holes on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, take a moment and leave a 5-star review. It helps tremendously. Today is our FEFcast. It's Friday. Fuck 'em Friday. Time to get your pillar number one in order. Of course, pillar number one is community. It's your environment. It's the people and the things that you surround yourself with. Stop fucking around and download your free copy of the 7 pillars over at swolenormousx.com. Again, pillar number one is community. So fuck 'em Friday, FEF, means that it's time for you to block people. It's time for you to clean out your contacts. It's time to unsubscribe, not from the Daily Swole. That'd be ridiculous. We're talking about things that do not help you improve on your 7 pillars. We're talking about things that are not helping you move forward. So tighten up your ship and use today as a reminder. You should be doing this every single day, but use today as a reminder to focus a little bit more again. Kind of like a weekly swole cleaning, like a spring cleaning, a weekly swole cleaning. So use today as a chance to celebrate FEF and drop that hashtag in the comments for a chance to win today's swole card over on Rumble. So make sure you are strapped in. You got your hydration. It's time to get on into that tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right. Also, today we have an overtime segment for members, exclusively for members. Make sure you join over at swolenormousx.com. Brand new Drive Mole Gaining. It's going to be a juicy one. Obviously, it's been a big week, so the Drive Mole Gaining is going to be fantastic today. First Swole fan post.
What's in the box?
Of the day is from Leslie, and look at that beef. Wow. I like it.
The little rascal has spirit.
Leslie has some pictures of some juicy beef. Homegrown ribeyes for my birthday dinner. 35 is going to be the best year yet. Good for you. Enjoy. Elijah, swole text from earlier this week, accountability. I programmed all my workouts into my Garmin watch for this week and made sure to have good food on hand that will help me avoid bad diet choices. Smart preparation will lead you to the promised land. If you are not prepared, right? Fail to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Hashtag FEF in the comments for a chance to win the card. Let's get into a couple emails. This one is in response to, this is a longer one. This is why we're jumping right into emails now, because it's a longer one. Adriana is responding to the how often should you work out email. Now, if you're not on the email list, go to makeemailswoleagain.com. I got to resize every time because I zoomed in. Makeemailswoleagain.com. Get on the email list, and we will be happy to feature you in an upcoming show if you respond. Adriana says, "Hi, Papa. Thank you for the reminder to take into consideration specific goals and to always be mindful about recovery. I am just under 3 months postpartum and I am dying to jump back into training. First, however, I need to recover, focus on my mobility, and heal my ab separation. I've been meaning to thank you and the fam for changing my life. I've always been active and eaten what I thought was healthy, but had been struggling with PCOS since I was a child. As I got older, I was also told that I was inferior because of it. Maybe infertile is the spell correct. My insulin resistance made it so I never had a period. I'm assuming that was a typo. I joined the fam in late 2020 to make sure my fitness and diet stayed on track during the lockdowns. In 2021 and 22, I was hearing more and more members of the fam going carnivore and seeing success reversing their insulin resistance, usually diabetes. Well, I thought I would try it too. If it didn't work, at least I would get leaner and more muscular. I went carnivore in July 2023. 2 months later, I had my first period at the age of 32. You never had a period. What? This is amazing. 2 months later, I had my first period at the age of 32. 2.5 more months after that, my husband and I got pregnant. Now I have a healthy baby boy. Papa, without you and the fam, I would have never known what little tolerance my body has for carbs, and I would never have taken the steps to heal myself enough to start a family. Thank you, Adriana." Wow. That was heavy. That's amazing. That's amazing. And also when you go carnivore, understand what also you're not eating. It's not just the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are not bad. Everyone's going to be different, but it's also the seed oils, the vegetable oils. You're going carnivore, you're eating meat. And maybe you're having some meat and fruit, depends on how purely carnivore you're going, but that's what it means. You're also not having those kinds of oils. And I'm sure you're cooking in tallow and butter. You're not using these polyunsaturated oils, vegetable oils, and seed oils. That's unreal. I love it. I love it. This is the importance of doing what we're talking about. And we preach here every day. All right, holy emails today. This one's fantastic. We got one more and then we'll get into some questions. So if you have topics, you can start putting them aside and we'll get into some live questions. This is a response to the email, the guy that lost 101 pounds. Or this might be the subject of what this email is. The guy that lost 101 pounds. All right, this is from Tim. Let's see. Is this two different emails? Okay. Remember me, LOL. Here's a more recent photo. I've trimmed off more fat. Would love to speak with you and share my story. 122 pounds. I'm not really trying to lose weight. I have a disease that affects my muscles, so I started weight training. My neurologist said if I didn't, I was letting the illness run unchecked. I have good days and bad days. Some days I can't raise my arms to even wash my hair, but I still go to the fucking gym and fight. I sometimes move my rest days around the bad days and just walk. I do what I can. My heaviest in the earlier email was 350 and I wore a men's 50-inch waist. Today I wear a 36, almost a 34 and a men's large t-shirt. I feel really, really good. One doctor put me on Ozempic because my diabetes was way out of control. The T did nothing. Or that did nothing. Maybe a typo. I tried fad diets, nothing. All at the same time I was playing racquetball for hours with no change. I didn't know of Papa when I started. I found that stress was a key trigger, so I started eliminating people and things that caused this. I sadly lost a daughter during this and wish I could fix that. I basically stumbled onto the same principles as the 7 pillars. No medicine in the world was going to help me. I had to help myself. In other words, I needed a life change on all levels. One day I heard the podcast and thought, shit, this guy has it nailed down to the point I could really relate. It just confirmed I was on the right path. The medical world had pretty much written me off. I am now 60 years old and getting stronger little by little. I can lift much heavier than when I started and can get more of a workout in before my muscles tire out. I don't eat carbs. I cut them out completely. Pure carnivore for 9 months and don't miss the carbs. What? These are interesting how these are both carnivore related. So for anyone that might be new listening to the podcast, I'm not a carnivore myself. Mostly I consume animal-based foods. I mean, I'm doing raw dairy. I do steak. We'll eat chicken, eggs. So I mostly meat and fruit, but I definitely have carbohydrates, coconut water, honey, dates, fruit and stuff like that. Some white rice a little bit, but focus mostly on the protein and the fats. And that's what's really important to understand in terms of you're going to get the fats with the proteins if you're eating a lot of these steaks and eggs and things like that. Fantastic. But carnivore is great for an elimination. That's what you should be doing. A complete elimination diet would be going carnivore. And for people that are having a lot of issues, I really do think that that's the best place to start because it resets completely. This is the principle that we follow with the elimination diet. This is the process. You eliminate these garbage foods and these highly likely foods that are causing you problems. Doesn't cause the same amount of problems for everyone, but there are foods that are worthless. There are foods that might be really good for you and help you. There are foods that might impact you negatively right away. Crazy bloating or eczema or psoriasis or itching or shortness of breath or anxiety. There might be things that really, when you eat these things, you're going to have problems. And there are a lot of other foods that you just consume that just kind of gunk up your system, maybe not short term, but long term. And they're taking up space. They're just not really useful. You're not eating nutrient dense food. They're more like fillers and they have a net negative effect. It's just more neutral than the other ones, but just a net negative effect. And if you have good habits and good intentions, you're not going to eat any of those foods. You're going to only focus on the foods that really help you. Focus on the foods that are benefiting you. And that's what's really important. And carnivore is a great way to reset and start that. Okay, let's get into some questions. If you have live questions, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio, drop in the comments. Chilaxian on YouTube. Wow, she brought tears to my eyes. Maybe my period, but I also really wish to have a family in the future despite being in the, quote, potentially can't get pregnant naturally list. So Chilaxian is something to think about in terms of your nutrition, and look into that email, rewind, listen to it again, and see if there's something in there that you might want to try out. And if you're interested in learning more, you could also join us over at Swolenormous X and join the Swole fam. We're happy to help you and answer any questions here on the stream if you want to follow up. Ghostwriter556. Let's see. Question from Instagram. What's a good breakfast idea after a morning workout other than a protein shake? What you would normally eat? Steak, eggs. Great. Remember, breakfast just means break your fast. It doesn't say you have to eat. The big scam is breakfast cereals and oatmeal, just peasant food, just worthless crap. Not a fan of those things at all. Ultra processed, just low quality. You want to start your day, pastries. Since when did just sucking down a cinnamon roll have anything to do with the first thing you eat when you start your day? It's really grotesque. So eat food. This is why you do the elimination. Eat meat. A good breakfast. Nutrient-dense food. Get that protein in. PW Ducks. PWDUX. Papa Swolio, is coffee good or bad? If I don't need it as a stimulant, can I drink decaf instead? I like coffee. I think it's like many things. It's good. Of course, there's different types of beef. There's low-quality beef and there's higher quality beef. There's grass-fed and finished beef. And there's different blends, right? I mean, there's leaner cuts, there's more fattier cuts, there's organ meats, there's lower quality eggs, there's higher quality eggs, there's low quality ultra processed dairy, there's raw A2 casein, there's goat dairy, there's raw, really nutritious dairy products. So same thing with coffee. You're getting old, pre-ground, pesticide spray, whatever, Folgers. You might have problems with it. You might have inflammation. You might have diarrhea. You might have migraines. There could be problems with it. You get a higher quality single origin roast. You get something that's organic. You get something that's fresh, ground fresh, using high quality, filtered water, all this different stuff. It's going to affect you differently. If you consume coffee an hour and a half or 2 hours after you wake up, you avoid those crashes in the afternoon. If you're getting quality sleep, I get quality sleep. I really focus on my sleep. I think coffee is a positive. Of course, are you putting garbage in your coffee? Are you putting tons of sugar? Are you filling your coffee with crap? Or are you having it black or maybe with some raw cream? How are you consuming it? How much of it are you consuming? How late in the day are you consuming it? It's a tool. It's a tool. And if you get quality sleep, you don't have that dependence on the coffee. You really don't. Quality sleep and you're drinking it 2 hours or so after you wake up, you're not going to have that crash. You don't have that dependence on it. It's more like an extra little boost. And I think it's a net positive. But I think it matters what you're consuming. I think it matters the quality. Jake Hockey 06, Papa Swole, you ever think about opening your own gym? Thought about it or seriously considered it? You mean a public gym or open to other people? No. I mean, I've thought about it and decided I absolutely never want anything like that, at least at this point. So I have my own gym. I have opened my own gym. It's just on my house. So I have an inside equipment. I have I have a whole, tents and stuff. I have a whole outdoor setup with professional equipment. So I decided to open my own gym where I am. I don't have any desire to have members or anything like that. Members of a gym, I don't want to, not interested in that. At this point, never say never, but very unlikely. K1349125. Papa Soy, how to push kids to do workouts. Make it fun. Have them do physical activity. It depends on what you mean by kids. If they're young, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they don't need to be lifting weights. They could be climbing a rope outside. They could be doing some sort of obstacle. They can earn something. If they want to, they have to learn discipline. And you're the parent, have them do it. The problem is if you're raising kids that are addicted to screens already, it's going to be hard to undo that. That's why you need to have these things starting from the foundation. So it's very important to make it fun, make it entertaining, have a reward system afterwards. It's just a way to build discipline. And also, it's important for them to see you doing it. And this is why I think if you have kids, not everyone has this ability, but you actually, I would say everyone does have this ability, is to train at home. Now, this doesn't mean you don't go to the gym, but you could also have a yoga mat at home and do yoga at home so the kids see you doing yoga. You could do some light workouts or some band stuff once in a while, some mobility. They will see you training. It doesn't have to be super heavy to the limit. They need to see you exercising. Because if you're saying, oh, mommy's going to the gym, you're going here, or daddy's going to, and then you go somewhere and you come back, they don't actually know what you're doing. They don't see what you're doing. So I think it's important for them to actually see you at home because they might not see you in the gym if they're younger. It depends on what the age group is. Yeah, take them to the park and have them do activities and do it with them, like a little challenge. So there's a lot of things to do. Remember, they don't have to be doing, 3 sets of 15. That's unless they want to. They see you doing it. I think a lot of you, if you have kids and you train at home, more often than not, we hear from members that your kids say like they want to train with you. They want to do it too, and they want something. So you give them some light weights or some pink weights or whatever it is. They want to be like you. They want to emulate you. If they see you doing it, they're going to want to do it with you because they want to be like you. Chilaxian following up with the period and the pregnancy and nutrition. I already cut caffeine, added sugar-packed food. Cut caffeine, added sugar-packed, quote, food. I guess added, like removed. I guess removed because you don't want to. All right, I already cut out caffeine, anything with added sugar, prepackaged food. I got it. Pasta, bakeries, whole grain bread, and got incredibly better. 2 months in, I'm much better, especially my anxiety and PMS symptoms. Good for you. Good for you. Keep it going. Keep it going. Dr. Knife 1, Papa, can I get McDonald's, please? I am not going to tell you what to do, but it is garbage. It's probably the lowest quality food you can consume, and I would not recommend it because it's not benefiting you in the slightest. VIC Vic Miss Fids, whatever. Pompasolio, I need motivation to do exercise, but I can't find it. Any advice? You won't find it. Stop looking for it. Do it because if you don't, you're going to be a skinny beach and not have any friends. So you don't want that.
Matt Damon.
Stop looking for motivation. You shall not find it. Do it. Tyler Terzupik. Pompasolio, what are good protein options for a tightly budgeted college student? What are good, anything you can, I guess, afford? You can just have, steak, chicken, eggs, maybe like canned salmon, sardines, tuna. A lot of these things have higher levels of mercury, and good quality or tuna that's going to be higher quality is more expensive, but maybe sardines. Sardines might be one of the best things. You could probably get wild caught or sustainably raised and all that stuff. sardines in BPA-free cans. Doesn't mean it doesn't have any other kind of can linings but those are for the quality of what sardines are. You might not, I mean, you don't want to eat sardines and go talking to girls though. Just saying, but it's probably the highest quality for what you pay for. That's going to be, that you don't have to prepare it. Because if you're a college student, you might not have access to a whole kitchenette system and, having steak is one thing. How are you cooking it? So maybe something like that. Some good ideas. Pablo CSO7, Papa Solio, best routine for a swimmer. What? What do you... I'm not even going to answer that question. Best routine for a swimmer. What do you mean? For lifting? Are you a swimmer? I'll be honest. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. Best routine for a swimmer, best routine for a human being would be to build muscle. If you're lifting to get better at swimming, go on a swimming podcast and see what they do. Follow what the elite swimmers do. I mean, it just doesn't interest me at all. If you want to do swimming better, then do things for swimming. But if you want to build muscle, do a strength training program. Maybe a full body, upper, lower, full body lifting, which exact exercises, the ones that would build muscle, like anyone. But if you're a swimmer, if you're trying to really I'm trying to swim faster, this and the other, putting on mass isn't always the best thing because you want to not sink, build too much muscle. You ain't going to float well in that sense. Let's see. Sneaker sakes. Weird. Training at night hours versus morning. Morning's better. I'm not going to go into that anymore, but if you can, train earlier in the day rather than at night. All right. Any other questions? Very light on the live questions. Not seeing things coming through. That's fine. We'll move to go balls deep, and we got overtime shortly, so we're not going to spend too much time over here. All right. So let's see. Today's title of the episode, I put aliens before Inauguration Day. Does anyone feel that Trump's victory was so all-encompassing and total? Either everyone's just resigned to, it's such a mandate that we can't do anything about it, or there's something coming. There's something coming. There's something coming. There's aliens are going to arrive. Maybe all the left is like, hey, you know what? Trump won. It's over. We admit defeat. And they kind of receded into the night. Everyone's changing their approach, but all of a sudden, aliens like Independence Day. There's something else coming. Seems a little quiet out there. Seems a little quiet. Asked a question I didn't see. Oh, one more. Miss Texas Fit. Trying to maintain my muscles while on the carnivore diet, but I'm needing structure in workouts. Would you suggest starting with 90-day dash or max swole? I mean, 90-day dash is not, it's not a maintenance program. Neither is maximum swole, but maximum swole would be great. Check it out. Completely different program, so give them a look. Give them a look. If you have more experience, you'll like maximum swole. All right, so let's get into a couple of videos. I thought that was funny, just thinking, yeah, aliens are going to land. Aliens are going to land. Everyone's a little bit quiet. They know aliens are coming. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some clips from the view. Let's get it started. Let's do a couple videos, and then we're going to go into overtime for members. Pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. We're going to start off with this one. This is from The View. It says The View Misogyny. Interesting. Let's listen to what these old harpies have to say.
And finally, we talk a lot about these different demographics and these assumptions of where they're going to go. Latinos in Texas, a district that's 97% Latino, went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the border.
It's
the border
misogyny.
crisis is
It's
on
misogyny?
the doorstep. And they were begging people to care about it for years.
Misogyny
We need to
and
take some
sexism.
lessons.
That's what that was.
The lessons are not
Knock,
misogyny
knock.
and sexism.
Who's there? Oh my gosh, it's Whoopi.
Oh my God, they're so stupid. They can't understand that maybe they're on the wrong side of history. You know, that's really the main thing, is to let everyone know that they're wrong. They're in the minority for a reason. Not enough of a minority, in my opinion, but they are not, they did not make the right choices. Authoritarianism is not the right decision. History is not going to look fondly on those lunatics. It's not going to look fondly on them. And they think they're on this they think they're on this virtuous pedestal. They think they're on this virtuous mountaintop and they are right and everyone else is wrong and evil. Yeah. You're going to look back at this period of history and they are not going to be looked at fondly. They're going to be looked at as literally as they are, mentally insane and damaged individuals. All right. This one's called You Should Die. Ooh, we got people dropping in the comments 1, 2, 3, or 4. We'll get into one of those. I'll pick one. These two are my call first. Let's do this one.
I'm done with the bullshit.
Jesus Christ, it's scary.
I'm done. If you voted for Trump, I think you're a fucking loser. I think you're stupid. I think you're a moron. I think you're evil. I think that you deserve to die by my hands. More specifically, by the rake that's in my hand that I'm using as a bludgeon on your fucking skull.
A what?
You fucking loser.
A rake?
I'm better than you. You're a horrible person. You don't deserve air. Fucking kill yourself before I get to you.
No.
Do it. Kill yourself right now.
No.
Reply with a video of you killing yourself.
No.
Fucking loser.
Oh, why do you think she's so angry? Why do you think she's so angry? Do you think it's because she's morbidly obese and no one wants to plow her because she's a horrendous, disgusting excuse for a person? Do you think that's why she's angry? I think so. I think so.
Shut up, bitch!
Me thinks yes. Me thinks yes. Okie dokie. She's such a lovely person. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Oh, Mr. Mustard. Aww. Oh, Mr. Mustard. Show daddy all that custard. Look at you, you sexy mustard man. You sexy beach. Sexy taint. Hashtag Faf for a chance to win today's Swole card. All right, let's pick a number. Who's going to win? Let me scroll. Ali Jaber, 67. All right, let's get back into some other stupidity. This one's been sitting in the folder for a little bit. It's called Fat versus Health. I feel like I might turn this one off halfway through. Not sure.
So you're equating someone being fat with being unhealthy.
Yes.
And these are not the same thing.
Yeah, if you're fat, you're not healthy. Why? Well, look at yourself. You have all that excess energy or excess, fat storage because you're not taking care of yourself. You're eating garbage. You're eating too much of it. Yeah, pretty much. You're not as healthy as you could be. At least. If you're 10 pounds overweight, it's not like, oh my God, you're so unhealthy. But you're not as healthy as you could be.
Child was unhealthy, I absolutely would support them in trying to be healthier. But also I wouldn't blame them for their health.
I hate vocal fry. I hate it.
Their health is far more my responsibility and our society as a whole's responsibility than it is theirs. I'm seeking to instill healthy habits in my child by modeling healthy habits for her. I also guide her in her own health choices.
That's the problem. The problem's not your daughter. The problem is the parenting. You're fat and you're unhealthy and you're going to guide your child. That probably isn't going to work out well. This is why fat people usually have fat family members. They were raised in the womb when the parents were consuming poison, and then they were raised eating poison, and then they grow up and they grow up fat, just like the parents. You ever see a family at the supermarket? They're all fat. Not surprisingly, they all eat the same shit. They all have the same habits. Okay.
Helping her to learn to listen to her body. Neither teaching her to hate her body or showing her that I hate mine would actually help her.
Don't show her. Just cry in the
Hating
bathroom by
ourselves
yourself.
is not healthy, and it won't help us establish a good relationship with our bodies.
Say
I am
something
much
important.
more interested in fostering that healthy relationship than trying to get my daughter to be any particular size.
Notice how she didn't say anything. I'd rather have... You have this relationship, okay, nice things, and what are those habits? No details, just feelings. Okay. Your feelings are keeping you and your daughter fat. All right. Yeah, what's with this greed? Okay. let's get into something else. I'm going to pick this one. Pick a number 1 or 2. We'll do one more after this, maybe. This is called First of Many Meltdowns. Oh, I hope this is political meltdowns. They're great.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries. But this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind.
There's none.
And how I am trying to be a good person.
But you're not.
I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because
What?
Because it's religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it breaking me.
Religion's not supposed to make you, it doesn't make you retarded. I guess it can make you retarded if you install the woke religion, but okay.
My parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
How?
My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
Why? What's going to happen to them? If you're friends with illegal migrants or illegal immigrants, then yeah, they should be going back because they committed a crime. So, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, they're going to be going back to Mexico, Guatemala, Colombia, China, wherever they came from, they're going to go back. I don't think she knows anything about anything, which is unfortunate. Notice how all these videos, it's always the libtards. It's always the left that's cutting off family. I can't have a relationship with my parents. This has happened with a lot of people that I know. It's the left that cuts people off, that answers. You've seen the text messages. Mama Swole was showing me, not to her personally, but friends of hers that received text messages after the election. I can't believe you're such a fucking piece of shit. Insane text messages. It's not the right sending those messages. It's the left. The left is cutting all this stuff off because their brains have been broken. They've been lied to. They've been programmed. It's just a house of cards that has collapsed. And I understand why they're having all these breakdowns. They're having these breakdowns because they're not mentally stable. And their worldview, which was false. It was a false reality that was crafted by the propaganda machine. The mainstream media was spewing these lies for a decade. They've been spewing lies for much longer than a decade, but since Trump was, first running. He'll never be president. This isn't an evil person. And Russia, all the other stuff. That's what's happening here. Their house of cards reality has crumbled. And they think their reality, oh my God, everyone's going crazy. No, you're the crazy one. This is Shutter Island. This is Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. Spoiler alert. He was not living in reality. He was not living in the reality that everyone else was living in. It was him. Okay. So let's clear that. What do we got? 1 or 2? Who picked something? Loretta, Sheena, Wombat. Number 2. This is called Skinny versus Tall. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Skinny versus tall. I'm assuming it's going to be, you can't choose whether you're fat, just like you can't choose if you're tall, which is complete and utter stupidity.
Because I am someone who is, let's say,
ugly,
height challenged at 5'1.5".
Oh.
I feel relatively comfortable speaking on not only the skinny to fat conversation.
I will say, I did not know that Gary Busey transitioned. I did not know it. That
I didn't like him anyway.
That's a new one on
right
me.
In the hat.
That's new. Was not aware. Continue.
But the short to tall conversation, because I think it's equivalent. So I think if you don't quite understand the skinny to fat conversation in the sense of how you're treated, skinny privilege, let's talk about short privilege. Let's talk about what it means instead of horizontally, but vertically.
Short privilege? What, you get to use a high chair at a diner? What the hell is short privilege?
I don't really know a lot of women my height who have ever truly complained about being called out for being short.
Being short as a woman is actually a positive. Being short as a man is not a positive. What reality are these people living in?
You know, and short equals skinny in this analogy.
Oh my
God. Nobody looks at me like I'm not dateable because I'm 5'1.5".
People like that.
Nobody looks at me as though I am different because I am short. It's not a problem. It doesn't make my life difficult. And though there are some women that do get offended when they're constantly referred to as short, it's not the same as the women who are tall. I have a handful of girlfriends that are all over 6 feet tall.
Yep.
Tall is equivalent to fat.
It's not equivalent to that at all. It's just women like a taller man and men overwhelmingly like a shorter woman. I forget what the ratio is. Was it a 1.3 or something? But most successful relationships has, let's say, a man who's 5'9" and a woman who's 5'3", 5'2", whatever it is. You guys know. Most women want a man who's taller than her, and most men want a woman that's shorter than him. It doesn't mean that it can't work the other way. There are many relationships that do. It's just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. A tall woman is not the same as a fat woman. One, you cannot control your height. You can't control whether you're short or not. You can't control whether you're tall or not. You're not going to exercise and get taller. You could decompress your spine a little bit, maybe if you have some kind of compression issues, but you're not going to work out. If you're 5 foot tall, you're not going to work out and train and then become 5'3". Okay. You're not going to work out if you're 6'5" and become 5'4", 6'4", or 6'3". It's not going to work like that. If you're fat, well, that's your habits. Let's continue.
Because all of my girlfriends, they don't wear heels because they don't want to be too tall when we're going out. They would refuse to ever date or marry a man who was shorter than them, at least significantly shorter than them in any way, shape, or form.
Beast.
It was something they were self-conscious of, and people actively brought it to their attention all the time when they were out in public.
Okay, where are we going with this?
People ran around saying, "Oh my God, look how short you are. You didn't play basketball, did you?" So as sensitive as I am about my weight, they're sensitive about their height. Even if they are proud of themselves and they love themselves, they are different, and they know they're different. I would still say that being tall in this world is still not as cruel to you as being fat is in this world.
No shit. Because that's controllable. No one looks at someone who's like 6'9", like, oh my God, you're a terrible person. No one chooses their height. No one chooses their height. If you could choose your height, guess what? Every dude would be a fucking giant. Every dude would be like 6'3", 6'4". Not saying, I mean, most dudes would want to be a little bit, if you had the choice, hey, would you want to be an inch or two taller? You'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Most guys. Most.
I have messed up my equation because I am short and fat. One I am sensitive about, and one I have never let hurt my feelings.
Oh God, you are an idiot.
What you just said
that whole thing was retarded.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Sam, I know this is the man cast, and I always tell you that you're going to learn a lot. You're going to get that knowledge cog. You're going to get stretched out. I'm sorry that everyone's IQ was knocked down a couple points after watching that video. All right, let's do a throwback, and then we're going to give away today's swole card. Actually, let's do it now. Actually, we're going to do the swole card, and then we'll do a throwback. That way, we'll get ready for overtime. So if you're a member, you can start shifting over into the Daily Swole Telegram chat because we have overtime for members and we have a brand new driving while gaining. Let's give away today's swole card, the FAF card. Are you ready? Falcon, take us away. Pick me a winner. Pick me a winner, Falcon. Very nice. Very nice. Scroll. We got a winner today. It is LET 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. Very nice. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 3107. 3107. Congratulations and spank you for playing. Congratulations. Okay, let's get into, I did say we're going to do a throwback. Let's do a throwback, and then we're going to move into overtime. Because we got balls deep edits. We got new edits. So this type of video, we have new edits coming in today's overtime. So here we go.
Because who you hang around with truly does impact.
I think she thinks it's catching. Back in 2007, there was this study that showed essentially that, like,
Shut the fuck up!
Being friends with fat people or being related to fat people increased your chances of being fat.
Straight fact. That's actually true.
And it all makes sense.
And after that, there was this panic about the obesity epidemic and how you shouldn't hang out with fat people because that would make you more likely to be fat.
Well, yeah.
But what no one ever seems to consider is that maybe the reason that fat people are more likely to be friends with other fat people is because other fat people are less likely to judge us.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
You're going to be the result of the people and things that you listen to and spend time with. It's the podcasts you listen to. It's the books that you read. That's all your community and environment. Let's say you go to the gym and all the people around you that you spend time with go to the fucking gym. Guess what? Chances are they're not going to be fat, lazy fucks. Younger Papa. Super based. Thank you, Younger Papa. Thank you. All right, fam. You know what time it is. If you don't, now you do.
Finish him.
All right. Let's get into it, fam. It's time for OTZ, all my kneesies. Head on over into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. If you're not a member, join us, swolenormousx.com. We got a lot to get into. Very excited to have you here. And of course, check out the awesome specials going on over at papasoya.com to pick out some brand new merch. We got the Lift Donald Pump shirt. We got a lot of cool things over there, and it's 20% off everything. Now is the time for you to stock up on new nip covers because the holidays are coming and you don't want to be without your gifts. So you can check them out. Check out the nip covers. New ones every single week over there at papasoya.com. Freya says, who would have thought you pick up the habits of the people around you? Anyone surprised? You will pick up on those habits. So surround yourself with awesome people like the Swole fam. Let's do it. All right, overtime starts in 2 minutes. We'll see you over there. Thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, share the show with your friends. Leave a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, anywhere you bang your ear holes. And of course, join the fam over at swolenormousx.com. Thanks for being here, Beaches. We'll see you next time. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Out.
Hey. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Coming at me like that, like, whoa. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Coming at me like that, like, whoa. I don't even